If somebody wants me to call him, no. I'm doing a show here. You can call me. The number to call the show, if you ever want to call in the show, or right now, if you want to call in the show right now, 561-283-4344. So one of the directions that the movement is going to continue to go is through this delegation process. People are going to continue to become educated and still participate in the decision making. That shouldn't be a question, but of course, Ron Paul supporters have been continuing to experience that in the delegate process. So maybe we should have a poll on that, because it is an issue. But another direction that this movement is going now, while Ron Paul says that he's ending his campaign for the presidency, and as Ron Paul supporters continue to refuse to accept it, Ron Paul also has a new website called campaignforliberty.com. Ron Paul's Campaign for Liberty is where the revolution continues as well. On the front there's a letter from Ron Paul. Dear supporters, these past 17 months, sound familiar? The past 17 months, so there's a number. It's been repeated twice now in two letters from Ron Paul. 17th month mark. These past 17 months have been among the most exciting and eventful of my life. Well, Ron Paul, I'm sure all of us agree that it has been that way for all of us as well. Together, you and I delivered a message of freedom, the likes of which American politics had not seen in decades. I wasn't sure the country was ready for it, but it was a message, I discovered, that many Americans had been waiting for a long time to hear. I have been blessed with the most informed, well-read, and enthusiastic supporters of any presidential campaign. Your extraordinary efforts in organizing and fundraising grabbed the attention of millions of Americans and shocked just about everyone in politics and the media. I still cannot get over all the fantastic work you did. Something of great significance has just occurred in our country's history. With the primary season over now, the presidential campaign is at an end. But the larger campaign for freedom is just getting started. Therefore, in bold, I am happy to announce the official launch of the Ron Paul Campaign for Liberty. The work of the Campaign for Liberty will take many forms. We will educate our fellow Americans in freedom. Unfortunately, we need an education in freedom. We didn't learn it in our government schools. We will educate our fellow Americans in freedom, sound money, non-interventionalism, and free markets. We'll have our own commentaries and videos on the news of the day. I'll work with friends I respect to design materials for homeschoolers. Politically, will expand the great work of our Precinct Leader program. We'll make our presence felt at every level of government. Where just a few people with our level of enthusiasm can make a world of difference. We'll keep an eye on Congress and lobby against legislation that threaten us. We'll identify and support political candidates who champion our great ideas against the empty suits the party establishments offer the public. See, that's awesome. That right there is awesome. They will identify and support political candidates who champion our great ideas against the empty suits the party establishment offer to the public. You get the Ron Paul congressional stamp of approval. It's the Campaign for Liberty stamp of approval. There you go. Perhaps they could rate candidates instead of just giving them a yay or a nay. Perhaps they can be rated and valued so that perhaps if they want the educated, freedom-minded people to vote for them, they will in their process of becoming and executing their office exemplify the aspects of Ron Paul's stamp of approval. That way politicians can be held accountable. We need more of this. People can do this in any of the parties, not just the Republican Party. This can be a standard done in any of the other parties. So it also says we will be a permanent presence on the American political landscape. That I promise you. We're not about to let all this good work die. To the contrary, with your help, we're going to make it grow by leaps and bounds. This is the most ambitious venture of my political career, and I think it can achieve great things. But I can't do this alone. I need you to help me. I need your energy, your creativity, your ideas, and your dedication. People frustrated with our political system often wonder what they can do. I have founded this organization to answer that question, to give people the opportunity to do something that really makes a difference in the fight for freedom. Please join me by becoming a member of the Campaign for Liberty. Our goal is 100,000 members by September. And we can reach it, Ron Paul. We can reach it. We're 1 million strong. Oh, it says here that the campaign netted 1.1 million votes in the primaries of a shrinking Republican Party. Millions more support us. I need you to help me reach them and to keep making new converts to the cause. What a force we can be if only we rise to the occasion. Now, what about the Republican convention in St. Paul? Our delegates will attend, of course, and I expect our contingent to have a visible presence there. Without disruption, we will do whatever we can to influence the party and its platform and return the GOP to its limited government roots. This is very important. Very important. That's why we are doing it here and now. This brings Ron Paul to his second announcement. I invite you to join us at Williams Arena at the University of Minnesota on Tuesday, September 2nd for a grand rally. We intend to draw over 11,000 people. We'll have live music and entertainment and special guests. I'll address you all as well. A massive rally will generate still more interest in our ideas. And what a great time it will be. Remember that it was Senator Robert Taft who shared our views, who called